Hello everyone, in this video I will do a breakdown of the level breakthrough system in Where Winds Meet, which caps your character level for a specific amount of time, staggering your progression in the process. Whenever your character reaches certain levels, you stop leveling up for a specific period of time until the next level breakthrough unlocks. This starts happening when you reach level 15 all the way up to the max level, which is currently set to level 80 once every 5 or 10 levels. The level cap usually increases by 10 with each breakthrough up until level 45, after which the level cap starts to increase with 5 levels instead of 10. The main story quest is also scaling with your solo mode level, meaning that you are essentially stopped from reaching certain areas on the map until you reach the corresponding level breakthrough. Whenever you level up, you also unlock new Heroes Realm and Sword Trial challenges, so it is important to always do the level breakthrough to keep up with the latest and best content. This system exists in order to prevent situations where you find yourself doing much harder content than your character is ready for. Usually you have to wait 10 days before each new level breakthrough becomes available, which kind of sucks and it's way too much time in my opinion, especially for people that want to play this game every day. Once you reach one of the level caps, for example level 15, you can go to the solo mode button at the top and then select solo mode level, or just select solo mode below your character profile. Here you can check the breakthrough requirements to go to the next level, which are normally just to reach the level cap, but starting with higher levels you will also be required to clear certain floors in the Taiping Mausoleum. On the same screen you can also check the breakthrough effects and rewards. The breakthrough effects are essentially all the things that will be changing when you perform the breakthrough. Your level cap will increase, your max energy cap will normally increase, your character attributes such as precision rate and 5 attributes will also increase. The attributes that will increase are body, power, defense, agility and momentum. You can check what each of these attributes does in the details screen. Lastly, when you perform a breakthrough, the enemy difficulty increases and gameplay rewards will also increase. So basically everything in the world is scaling with your solo level. You also get some basic rewards when performing a breakthrough, such as Echo Jade, coins, pillow powder to restore energy, recipes to craft new bows or rings, experience, and most importantly, you get a full item set of the new item tier that you are unlocking. For example, right now I am at level 60 capped, and when I perform the next breakthrough, I will get one of each item type of tier 61, which gives you a good boost towards the next level cap. You can also check the time left until the next level breakthrough either in this screen or below your character name and ID here. When you are ready to perform the breakthrough, you will have to take a simple test where you have to clear a few waves of enemies in order to confirm that you are ready for the breakthrough. Once the test is finished, the breakthrough will be completed. Right next to the time remaining until the next breakthrough, you will notice 3 dots. If you click on this button, you get an explanation of how level and XP works with the solo mode level cap. When you reach the current max level and until you perform the breakthrough to raise the cap, you will still gain experience, which is called stored experience. Then, when the level cap is increased, whenever you gain experience, you also get some stored experience on top, which means you get a boost in leveling up. Now you might be wondering, why would you invest time and effort into upgrading and min-maxing your gear if you have to replace it anyway when a new level breakthrough happens? You are partially correct in thinking so, because your entire gear will get replaced with higher tier items whenever the level cap increases. However, the arsenal system, which becomes available at level 50, allows you to use your lower level gear starting with level 41 to upgrade your damage and health. You can access this system from the gear tab, and you can see that I have the level 41 and level 51 arsenals fully maxed out because I added my previously upgraded gear into the arsenal. This means you don't have to worry about wasting your upgraded gear at any level because you will get a good use out of it when the level cap increases. However, you should try to plan ahead, and if you know that a level breakthrough is about to happen in the next, let's say, 4 or 5 days, you should make sure that your energy will reach the cap right on the day when the breakthrough happens, in order to use all the possible energy to get the most rewards from Sword Trial and Campaign Challenge on the first day of the breakthrough. You get 160 energy per 24 hours, so do the math and see how many days you have to stop using it in order to reach the energy cap on the day the breakthrough happens to maximize your efficiency. There are 2 other things that you have to be aware of when a breakthrough happens. Since the item tier increases, this means that your previous tier items that had effects that guarantee epic or legendary perks when using them as tuning materials will be useless, because you can only use those on items of the same tier, so do not hold them off for the level breakthrough and just use all of them up as soon as you get them. The same thing applies for Attunement Stones, which you unlock at level 51. There are separate stones available for each item tier, meaning that you cannot use your Doom Stones to upgrade tier 56 items, since you will need to use Rhapsody Stones instead. One last question that needs to be answered is, should you perform the level breakthroughs immediately as they become available? The short answer is yes. There is no reason to hold off, and you should do it as soon as possible to unlock better gear, more main story content, and new gameplay systems such as Arsenal and Divine Craft. The only possible downside of this is enemies becoming too strong to defeat with your current build, in which case you have the option to revert back to the previous solo mode level. But this should not happen unless you are playing on the hardcore difficulty that will unlock in the future, in which case you have to be careful when doing a level breakthrough, because you might lose your character forever. On the solo mode level breakthrough, you can also check all the past and future level breakthrough rewards, and you can pretty much deduce what the future level caps will be. If you get a tier 71 reward, for example, the level cap will most likely be 75, and so on. Your item tier is usually 4 levels behind your max character level. Personally, I am not a fan of this system, because having to wait 10 days to unlock the next level cap and next content levels is too much for some people who want to play the game more. The developers should let people play how much they want and level up as fast as they want, not try to prevent you from playing the game they created. The system is not necessarily bad by itself, but when you also add an energy system on top, you are making players quit the game early and they might never return. That would be it for this video. I hope this helps you understand the level breakthrough system better and how to get the most out of it. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, consider liking and subscribing, because it will help support the channel and allow me to make even more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.